Happening right now, this is a live look right now at the Vancouver Public School Board meeting. And, you know, when we join these proceedings live, many times it's in the middle of a Zoom meeting, which is essentially what we're seeing here. Somebody providing some testimony. They're discussing a recommendation from the superintendent on when to get students back into the classroom. Vancouver is not the only district making a plan to go back in person. Two other large school districts are also making those plans. Fox 12's Brenna Kelly joins us now live with those ideas and why some teachers are pushing back to head back to the classroom. Brenna?
That's right. The Vancouver School District is hoping to have students back in the classroom in just a couple weeks. Kindergartners are already there. This would just be the rest of the elementary school students. Now, the school board is voting tonight about the recommendation to have all the students return at once. Some teachers say this is different than was previously planned, which would have had students going back one grade at a time with a couple weeks in between. The teachers want this plan to help slow the spread, of course, if there was an outbreak of COVID-19. Now, we talked to a reading specialist, Annie Wiley, in the district today, who says she's already back with small groups, but does have some concerns.
Concerned about students that live in multi-generational households and that we might be putting their families at risk. I'm also worried about teachers and that we might be putting teachers' families at risk.
Wiley says the teachers do want to be back in person. They just want to take it slow to help protect everyone. She says they all see that students are falling behind in learning. The Lake Oswego School Board is also meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. It plans to start hybrid learning next month, but the teachers union pushing back with the press release titled "Lake Oswego Teachers Don't Want to Die or Kill Their Families." The union says it conducted a survey showing 76% of its members are opposed to returning until a vaccine's available for the district, or the district uses health metrics to determine reopening. Some parents like Jennifer Dale are disappointed in the union statement. She thinks the district is on track to open safely.
I'm worried that it could derail a process that I think everybody's been working very diligently on. We know that this can be done successfully and safely. We don't know the timeline that a vaccine rollout, could mean.
The Lake Oswego School District sent out an email response showing a timeline of safety measures taken since October. The email also pointed out that the union already agreed to return to in-person schooling once allowed by the state and with 2 weeks notice from the district. Portland Public Schools is also discussing their metrics for reopening schools. Earlier this month, the district sent parents a letter talking about the reopening and how complex it is. Some of the things they talked about is needing more support from the state, clarity when vaccines could be available for staff, frequent and free COVID-19 testing, and clarity on safety guidelines. So far, the district hasn't talked about when students go back in person. Now, Portland's school board meeting is also at 6 o'clock tonight. We will be following the meetings tonight and have a full report for you then. Reporting live in Portland tonight, Brenna Kelly, Fox 12 Oregon.